Hey, what is going on, everybody? You're back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for today, Tuesday, January 31st. Before we get into the plays, if I could please ask you to smash that like button. If you've not got subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe as well as the bell to get the most up-to-date information on player line movement, player injuries, and anything else in regards to today's slate. In the description section below, there's going to be 3 links. First one is to the free Discord. It's about 1,500 people talking NBA, NFL, NHL, Thrive, Prizepicks, you name it, 24 hours a day. Tons of value to be had here, guys. Come check this out on your own time. Again, link is in the description. Second link in the box below is going to be to the Patreon. If you're more curious about what's going on behind the paywall, you can kind of get an idea from the testimonial section within the Discord. Some of the tailed plays, as well as what people have to say about myself and the way the Patreon is run, along with some of our recent wins. Again, these things you can check out on your own time. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on the Discord. Last link is going to be over to Thrive Fantasy, my partner site and favorite site for pulling bankroll for multiple reasons, such as highest payout in the industry, as well as limited props, therefore getting you to lower player slips with less risk. So if you sign up over here today through February the 18th, no matter when you sign up, you will get my Patreon for free till the 19th of February. All you need to do is sign up as a new user and first-time depositor with promo code capital letters PG. Make a $20 minimum deposit. The deposit will be matched 100% up to $100, so you can deposit as much as you would like, but $20 is the minimum for the promotion. Once you have gotten that done, you need to make a bet of $1 or more. After that, just hop on the Discord, send me a DM that you've done it. I will get you verified, and you'll be in Patreon by the next day. With that being said, guys, let's head on to the plays. We've got one for you over here early for at Thrive. We're going to be looking at Jokic and his PRA today. We jump into Jokic's matchup. They're going to be playing at home tonight. A 7-point spread and a 231 total game versus the Pelicans. If we look at Jokic PRA, minus 132 to the over 46.5, minus 100 to the under. If we dig into his matchup a little bit and look at the center versus the Pellies and what they've been doing lately, you'll see that's about a top 8 matchup at 24.85 points per game, 14.3 rebounds per game, and 4.6 assists to the center over the last 7 on average. And we all know Nikola Jokic is far from average, so we should have no problem going over these lines. If we dig into the history with Jokic, this all very supporting stats behind it. With the points, we look at the most recent matchup. He has quite a history with Denver against the Pels. Most recently this year on the 24th of January. So he has seen them actually two times this season with 25 points, 11 boards, 10 assists for a total of 46 PRA, which would have left us on the hook. And then the next game back on December the 4th this year, 32 points, 16 rebounds, 9 boards, which would be a total of 57 PRA, clearing by almost an extra 10. Game prior, he hit his PRA in points alone. So outside of the most recent game where he hooked shy on this 46.5, he has hit 5 out of the last 5 games. So strong supporting stats. Let's look what Jokic has been doing lately at home. So if we look at Jokic's home stats, his PRA, we drop this up to, call it 30 minutes at a very, very minimum here. So we're looking at a 6 out of 10 hit rate, 2 out of the last 2, 4 out of the last 6. The ones that he's missed have been no lower than 41 over through the month of January. So consistency has been there. The matchup is there today. I don't see this game blowing out extremely fast at a 7-point spread. So that is the play I'm going to be giving you with over here at Thrive. Feel free to mix and match it with whatever, or like I said, hop on the Discord throughout the day. I will be making updates on there as always, and you'll get a better idea of how I feel as I research throughout the day. So right now, just Jokic over on here. And again, if you do sign up, promo code capital letters PG with a $20 deposit and $1 minimum bet, come over to the Discord and let me know, and I will get you into the Patreon and approved by the next day. Let's head over to Prizepicks, where I've got a couple of plays I've sent through already today. Oh, I did not send them through, actually. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at basically the same plays. We're going to take a look at Jokic's PRA over here as well. So let's take him at the 46.5 line, especially with no Zion there. I don't see him struggling at all today. And then I would like to look into the Clippers game, and we're going to take a look at Paul George. Even though there is a tackle for Kawhi Leonard right now at 22.5 that I don't mind, we can take a look at what Leonard has done in the past as well. But let's dig into Paul's matchup. So we've got the shooting guard versus the Chicago Bulls, which would put him as a top 4 matchup, 27.03 points per game over the last 7. Let's take a look at what he has done in the past versus these boys. We've got Paul George, game logs. For Chicago, as you can see, he has had his way with them for the most part. Point totals of 22, 27, 28, 27, 24 over the last 5. Therefore, missing by a bucket in the most recent game as well. Just like Jokic hooked short in the most recent game. Outside of that, though, he has hit with some room to spare. Only the first 4 games were with the Clips, though, versus Chicago. So in 3 of those 4, and then his most recent game with OKC, he did hit as well. So those are 2 plays that I do like early on today. Again, feel free to come into the Discord throughout the day and check for updates. And if you would like to get behind the paywall, feel free to check out the Patreon. Link is in the description, as I said, or sign up over on Thrive and get yourself a free try it before you buy it till the 19th of February, no matter when you sign up. Sooner the better, as you will be getting still 3 weeks, basically, of free Patreon at this point. So let's get this last play of Paul George in. I also don't mind his 3-pointers while we're on it. Let's go back into see what his 3-pointers have looked like in the past versus them. 2-2, 5-3, 4-2. So the line is probably 2.5 today. So there's probably a chance of a hook. So I feel a little safer on the points, I'm guessing. Let's take a look at Paul real quick and just make sure the juice is nothing obnoxious on the 3-pointers. We're not skipping on a good play. That's not even the game. Alright. So Paulie George over 3-pointers, minus 140 to the over at 2.5 as I suspected, minus 128 on the points. So the juice is actually better on the 3-pointers than the points themselves. But as you can see, he has hooked in the 3 of the last 5 games. Or, I'm sorry, 2 of the last 5 games, I guess. The most recent 2, but the volume has certainly been there with attempts on 3s of 9, 10, 8, 6, and 10 over the last 5. I do see him doing some damage, though, overall, given the matchup today. So I'm going to roll with points. Feel free to take the 3s if you feel that is a better option. But with that being said, guys, if you are tailing today, I wish you the best of luck. Until the next one, peace.